Oh, I wanna feel some feet with somebody. I wanna see those toes with somebody. Yeah, I wanna count 11 toes with somebody. With Chickie's feet, are you with me? Oh, I wanna stream with somebody. I wanna chat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna laugh with somebody. With all the viewers, are you with me? Don't you wanna spin the wheel with me, baby? Don't you wanna eat those bugs with me, boy? Hey, don't you wanna drink hot sauce with me, baby? Don't you wanna show your toes with me, girl? Oh, I wanna stream with somebody. I wanna chat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna laugh with somebody. With all the viewers, are you with me? Topo GGO's in the house tonight. Passive puppets here for the fight. First got whiskey, Chickie's got toes. Warzone's on, here we go! Oh, I wanna stream with somebody. I wanna chat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna laugh with somebody. With all the viewers, are you with me? Oh, I wanna stream with somebody. I wanna chat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna laugh with somebody. With all the viewers, are you with me?
Chad, hey, cool schmo, how are you? Just me. It's a just a me. Ferb is on his way home, and he apparently had a bad last 90 minutes, and he's like, I'm not going on. So here, you're stuck with me. Stuck with me, trying to make everything work. And as per usual, Chad, I created 2 streams and screwed that up, but I fixed it, I think. I don't know. I'm all right. A long couple of days, but no big deal. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Ferb's got a big visit coming to work, so he's got, you know, grumpies. Grumpies. After tomorrow, he should, well, hopefully after tomorrow it'll be good. Yeah, no. All right, that's too bright. I don't like that because I got the screen on. Not doing much, probably. Probably play a couple games, Wordle. Connections look like a doofus, like I don't have a brain. And then, you know, get our time in to keep our streak alive and then call it a day. So Shad, I'm gonna have to get Ferb to look at that, the refunded memberships. Yeah, like I said, my guess is it has something to do, but it may be a glitch because you guys went nuts when we first got monetized, and we had over 100, and I don't think we have that many now. So I don't know why it would have changed, but I'll have to bring that up when he's in a better mood so he can look into it. QWERTY seems to think it's a glitch or a screw up on somebody's end. I won't say the name. Busted. Yeah, I don't brain. I don't brain well. Bustin'. Uh, ugh. We had cordon bleu and broccoli and stuffing for dinner. Your screen is very bright. And they'll all be gone in a matter of mementos. But yeah, we'll get him to look at it and see if we can figure it out. It is what it is. How was your day, Bustin'? Shad's still at work, which is crazy. So, Shad, you said yesterday that your ride was there. Do you Uber to work? Or do you carpool? Your lucky day. Your lucky, lucky day. So loud, so loud, so loud. In my ears, so loud. It was a day that you survived. So Ferb talked. I messaged him. I don't know, 3:30, 4 o'clock, and he had already said that he might be late tonight because he has a visit tomorrow. So I messaged him. I said, "Do you know how late you're going to be?" So it gives me an idea whether to try to do, you know, any kind of food or whatever. And this screen is very harsh. And always, he didn't reply for a long time, and then he called me back like a little after 4:30 maybe, and his boss was there, and he's like, "I think he's gonna be done with me soon, and he's gonna get out of here. I gotta send blah 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 to lunch. Hey, Tiger." And once he's back, I should be able to leave like 5:30 or so. And then he messaged me around 5 and said he had some stuff going on. He wasn't gonna get out on time. And then he called me at 6:30. He's on his way, but the last 90 minutes just went to hell. Wasn't in the mood. So here I am. Woohoo, bustin'. All right, let me pull up Wordle. See if my brain will brain. Probably not. Hold on. I shrunk it because it was so bright. And then I gotta turn this one on. See, I'm only on 2-day streak because I forgot to do it the other day because I was gonna do it while we were streaming and then I forgot. And when we went to bed at 1:30, I was like, oh crap, I didn't do my Wordle. So now, I got 2-day. It wasn't because I got it wrong. It's because I forgot to do it. I think that's even worse, personally. Nope, there is no acta. Um, Plunk. Mm, real? Hey, turtle. The real tater. I don't know if the real tater has any points. Oh, wow. Damn. I think I might get this one wrong. There we go. Yay! See, 97% wins. Max Street was 54, and I think that one was actually a time where I forgot to do it again. It wasn't one where I got it wrong. I forgot. And I skipped it. So. Oh, focus face. Field Jeopardy. Ribbon, pin, wheel, ear, password, agent, concentration, fingerprint, elbow, social. So concentration, password, Jeopardy are all games. You got Wheel of Fortune, but I don't think. Hey, Twistin, how are you? Just a short chatting for a while, playing some of these stupid games to make myself look doofusy. So maybe Wheel of Fortune, but I don't think that's right. But maybe it is. Let's see. Because there's 3, right? Oh no, never mind. Not gonna be it. Well, that's rude. Face, ear, elbow, specialty, fingerprint, focus, concentration. A ribbon, a pin. I swear I don't stare at these like this all the time. Did you do this one yet, Shad? My neighbor sent me a picture. She said that her dog was very upset that she would not let her come and visit this morning. And she said, pay attention to the timestamp. I'd show it, but it's got Ferb's car and his license plate. 5:42 a.m. She took the dog out. You're doing it now. I got two of them. 5:42. Her dog was trying to pull her up our driveway to come and visit because we give her all the treats. It's like she would have been sorely disappointed because we weren't up yet. And then we did get to see the neighbor was outside with the puppy, who's only like 3 months old. He's a little tiny cute thing. And another neighbor was walking by with her dog, who is huge. She's like, he's a lab mix. He is on all fours. His face is probably in Kevin's face. He is a huge dog, and I've always seen him, and I knew he was big, but seeing him up close today, and he's a big baby. He is a big baby. He was very scared, like anxiety of us. So, oh boy. A ribbon and a pin. Face field. Field password. Specialty. Specialty, concentration, field, focus. There we go. Busted. It is very rare that I ever see slots win. Oh, wrong mouse. Dagnabbit. Usually doesn't take me this long. Oh, sounds like a Furby soon. Password, fingerprint, your face. Your face. You get Kevin down here and show him the face. That could all be your pin. That's all your, like, there you go. Ways to unlock a device. Yay! Ha! Got it right before I saw that. Thank you. Wheel of Fortune. Elbow, ear. Elbow, dribble. Standard. Wheel, elbow, Jeopardy. Yeah, QWERTY brought up that, with the whole doing the Jackbox games and all, maybe our streams are getting demonetized, but usually Ferb gets notification of that. So I don't know. And then I looked, and like the Saturday night one obviously was games. But I don't think the one that Turtle did the other day was. So, figure it out. Standard joint and a wheel? No. Noodles? No. Yeah. One away. One away. Ribbon standard elbow wheel. Something's making buzzing noises. Hi. Hey, damn. You change your mind?
Hi,
Hi.
I'm home.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh my gosh. You are just tall enough. Noodles is good. What other ribbon? Standard. Dribble noodle? Verbalicious. At least he wasn't in a completely grumpy mood there. Noodles. Chad. Agent noodle. Dribble. Ear. Agent. I don't know. I feel dumb. Some of these are tricky, but I just feel dumb. Double? What did I say about double? Double agent, double jeopardy, double standard, double dribble. Thank you, Shad. That's my thing. I get them. I don't know if I would have made that one without your help. My current streak's only 3. Again, I forgot, but I've been having trouble. I've had more trouble with them than not. And I do strands. This one, last night I sat there and I had so many words that had nothing to do with anything. So many. I refused to do hints for a long time. Root. Root. Roots. Double pasta was definitely a what? Yeah. Ear. I don't know what ear pasta ear pot. Hi, Dom. Hi, Stalker. We thought Ferb was going to be here, and then he ended up leaving work later than he wanted to, and then he was not in a great mood. And now it's just me. How are you, Dom? We honestly haven't even talked about it, Stalker. Hey, Marty, how are you? Just entering your hotel room. Did you do a drive down to Miami? Yeah, we haven't talked about it, Stalker. Up sticks. Oop, I can't spell sticks. Oh, how come that's pick up sticks. S-T-I-C-K. Pick up sticks. Rude. Rude, rude, rude. I bet. Especially if you're just getting there. Did you get stuck in rush hour traffic? Because I know you usually leave like really early. Oh, how was Tiffany's party, Stalker? Rook. I mean, you guys do now have. Is there chopsticks on there? You guys do. I see it. I see it. See, sticks was right, but it was chopsticks. Wasn't bad at all. I'm sure she had a good time. Did you let her crack an egg on your head as my gift to her? You all do now have proof that Ferb is still alive. Chopsticks. Tongs. Knife. Fork. Is it forks? Nope, it's gonna be just fork. How's your foot, Marty? How's your toe? Utensils. She just got yelled at because her mom let her take her new necklace to school and she has a birthday. Oh no. The whole necklace is missing or the birthstone is missing? That stinks. I'm sure she didn't mean to. Boone. I did that with I had gotten a train whistle. Not hurting anymore, that's good. I had gotten a train whistle, one of those like wooden train whistles when I was second or third grade, I guess. And I don't even think my mom knew I took it to school, but it got lost because we were rolling. We had a big hill in our school, and we were rolling down the hill, and I lost it and never found it and never told my parents. 'Cause I would have been in trouble too. We lost the whole thing. Hopefully it shows up. Maybe email the teacher and just, have her mention it. Said she took it off, put it in her desk, and now it's not there. Teacher could maybe send an email and just say, hey, if your kid came home with a necklace. So at least it's a person and not a big diamond. It's a lesson learned. It is a lesson learned, that's for sure. But I'm sure she's upset about it too. All right, I got my games. Isn't that pretty? Not my picture, just random screensaver picture. Her teacher helped her take it off. Ugh. Yeah, unfortunately, little kids, they see things and they're like, ooh, you know? I get it. She was excited though, I'm sure. So my thing today I worked on together. All my little snowmen are now sewn together. So I have like 13, I have 14 of these guys. I started putting together my gnomes. These are the big gnomes. Oh no, he's gonna fall over. You guys have seen the little gnomes. The little gnomes. Which way? That way. So those are the little ones. These are the big ones. So I got 2 of these out of 6 put together today, but they have to have their beards. I don't have any down here with the beard on them. Beards are actually like I have to thread all the yarn in and then I brush it to make it all fuzzy. And it's actually kind of fun, but it's also tedious. How much is it? That's my biggest problem, Stalker, is I am terrible about pricing this crap. So I know people that'll sell those things for 20, 30, for 30, 40 bucks. And to me, that just seems a little over the top. I think the larger ones I've had marked at 20 the last few times. I'd have to look. They're upstairs. I've only sold a couple of them. I haven't sold that many. Kind of hoping that because this next craft show is all about Christmas decorations and such, that they'll sell. And that's all I can bring this time. Because of the way the show is set up. The one after that, I've shown before these little like loveys. They're little flat with a stuffed head. I sold them for 20 at the last one. I think I'm gonna up them for the next one. Scotty Bones was walking around. He found a woman selling the exact same things for 45. Now, was she selling them? I don't know. I wouldn't price it at 45. I mean, it sucks because, hey goth, if you get you can get the supplies on sale, which helps. Exactly. Exactly. And like the big gnomes, I wrote down how long. Hey, Yoda pal. I wrote down how long each part took me to make. I don't remember how much each part was, and then I have to write down I have to time how much it takes me to sew them together. Sewing them together is what I hate the most. I absolutely hate sewing them together. So we'll see. Bustin, your friend wants the fox for Christmas. The foxy fox, I think. Oh, Bustin. So people definitely sell them for a lot more than I do. I just don't have I don't want to price myself. You know, it started as a hobby, and then it was the hobby, and I was like, well, I can't keep everything I make, and a lot of the stuff I don't have people that I can gift them to. And then Scotty Bones asked me to come um, help at a show, like set it up and help with, all the sales and stuff. Right, Stalker? See, that's my thing. Like, I don't want to completely undercut other people, but I also just gotta feel it out. And that's hard for me. I mean, you gotta think, I mean, if it takes me over an hour to make it, like the small ones, these little ones. So I have axolotls upstairs. All my other stuff that I have made is upstairs in bins. So I have axolotls, which are probably about that big, about that tall, and they're cute. And I see people that sell them for like $17. I've sold them for 8. And like they take me an hour to make, and then you got materials. But I don't know, 17 seems insane to me. But at the same point, when somebody else prices them like that, I get it. I know why they price them like that. So these guys, I think I sold them at 6 last year, and I sold all of them. So I might up them $1 or so and see what happens. But yeah, I know, Stalker. But my worry, I don't want to price myself out of sales either. Because Ferb priced my stuff the one time, and I didn't do any sales, and then I lowered it and I did a couple, but I worry that I missed some of the sales because it was priced high. So we'll see. All I can do. 10 this year. Maybe, because I know I'd see other people with them at 10. I would. And this time I have to have, typically when I set up with Scotty Bones, I put little signs in front of everything, but these I have to individually label because we're going to mix them in amongst his stuff. The swelling went down. You're hoping it won't come off. If the whole nail is turned black, Marty, there's a real good chance it's gonna come off. Fortunately, if it does, the nail bed it toughens up real quick, so it won't be too tender for too long. At least it shouldn't. So I don't have any of the fun stuff to play. I'm no good at the time guesser or the frames or any of that stuff. Yeah. I mean, I definitely don't want to screw people over, but it's very hard to judge because you got to think too. I'm looking at things online. It depends where these people are. You know, depends on where they are. Because different areas are going to be able to pay more too. I am no good at time guesser, Marty. That's a Ferb thing for sure. Yeah, Marty. Ferb just yelled from the back. Marty can help you. Marty can make me win. I mean, I'll pull it up, Marty. But I'm not going to know nothing. Not gonna know it. You're curious about how big of an area I go? So most of the shows I've done with Scotty Bones have all been in my general area. Which compared to some probably pays a little bit more. I did one a little further out. One we were set up in a cornfield. No, I've two different places I've done. So we did one, there's one that we do in the fall that's literally in town. It's literally 5 minutes from where I live. That's actually been a pretty good one. And then I've done, this will be my second fall one. And I've done spring ones at the firehouse, which is like 20 minutes north of me, northwest of me, I guess. That was actually the first one I did, the fall one, or the Christmas one. And that's one of the ones I'm going to be doing. And then the one I'm doing in 2 weeks, the weekend after Thanksgiving, the Saturday after Thanksgiving, is an hour away from me. That's a brand new one to me, but it's according to Scotty Bones, it's a good one. It's usually very busy, it's very well run. So I'm kind of leaning towards pricing things up a little bit more. Yeah. I don't want to piss anybody off because I don't have my own booth. I don't have my own table, and technically they could throw a fit and get me kicked out. So we'll see. Um, let's see. Yeah, the one I'm doing, yeah. The one I'm doing in 2 weeks, right after Thanksgiving, is a little over an hour, about an hour away. But all the others have been close. Clipping's here. Clipping wasn't here yesterday. It's all good. Hopefully you're just tired, fell asleep. Wasn't kids being obnoxious or anything crazy going on. But anyway, ramble. That's what I do. Ask Verb and Bustin and all of you. You know. Clip Shad and I both gave Bustin points. We did. So another thing, I don't if you've done any gifted memberships recently, there's a very good chance they got refunded to you, which is perfectly fine. Made Ferb spin the wheel. You had an early night. Yeah, we need those. We're not sure what's going on. The best guess. The best guess is, sorry, there's an accident down the road. Is come be my security guard. Our best guess is we didn't have enough people who chose to receive gifted memberships. But that doesn't quite make sense because you guys went nuts when we first got monetized, and we had well over 100 members after all those of you that did your own memberships and those of you that gifted a ton. Like you and Shad gifted like 60 in one night. And I can't imagine we have that many right now. So Cordy seems to think that it's a screw up or glitch on the other side. Now I looked it up and it said that if there is no one to claim a gifted well, technically you are supposed to go in and choose on every stream, every channel to accept gifted memberships. Now I know I've gotten gifted memberships on channels that I did not go in and do that for, but yeah, I don't know. Don't know. But yeah, the last I don't know, 4 or 5 days or so, where we noticed that somebody would gift memberships, but it didn't list any names underneath about who got them. So our best guess is it's not showing anybody's being available to receive them, so it's sending them back. When I did a quick little search, that's what it said, so that's definitely a possibility. The other question is, are we doing stuff that's teeing the people off and they're taking, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. When Ferb gets through his visit tomorrow, I'll get him to sit down and look at it. Yeah. No, I'm not. Don't, because it'll just get sent back. It'll just get refunded to you, so it's all good. Yeah, Cordy seems to think that it's a glitch somewhere. So Ferb might need to, I know, Stalker. Ferb might need to reach out to somebody to get him to take a peek-see. But technically, you are supposed to go in for every channel and select able to receive gifted subs. And I know, like Marty's, Marty's got monetized and I didn't even realize it, and I got gifted. We used to, Stalker. Good night, Marty. Have a good day. Thanks for popping in. We deactivated it when PayPal was having issues where people were doing tips and then they were requesting people found a glitch in the system where they would claim they did a large tip. It was mostly happening to the large streamers, but they would go in and they'd go to one of the big streamers and say, "Hey, I tipped at $300. I want a refund." And PayPal was just automatically refunding because on their end it looked like they had done it, when in reality they hadn't. And the streamers that were getting hit with it were not having much help in getting it sorted. So we actually deactivated it a long while ago. Oh. We'll see. I mean, all that stuff is definitely appreciated, but it is what it is. It's definitely not something that we don't look at it and say, "Oh, we have to do this." We get it and we're like, "Oh, yay." We get the deposit and it's like, "Oh, awesome." Yeah, I'm sure they've sorted it out. He can reactivate it at some point. Yeah. That's what Cordy's like. You really should just get people, they can sub, they can do memberships so that they have access to your emojis and everything, but then just have them do like the other things, because those are better anyway. I'm like, it is what it is. I don't know. All right, Chad, be careful. Anyway. But I mean, you know what though? I mean, everybody's got so many people, especially us. Our community is a small community, and you just looked at your card, pretty sure gifted 5 twice in the last weeks. I see Only see in on one on your card, yeah. Yeah, somewhere you'll see the Turtle had a screenshot where it told him that it got refunded. I don't know if it's in your notifications in YouTube or what. So we'll figure it out, or we won't. But like I was saying, I mean, we have a small part of such a large community, and you can't support everybody. So we get that, you know what I mean? It's like my primes before QWERTY was on. I had a couple people that I would kind of rotate my prime subs on Twitch. Um, and then I would have like one that I would pay for and I'd rotate them around to different people. And then somebody's doing something special here or there, you jump in and do something, but it's hard. You can't, I mean, especially nowadays, everybody's kind of there. It is what it is. So, but we appreciate it. We just enjoy having everybody around to talk to and hang out and play games and whatnot. Exactly, Stalker. That's the way it was for us. We didn't expect. I mean, it was one of those like, yeah, maybe it was like a pipe dream. Maybe we'll get monetized. And then Kick came around, so that was kind of nice. It was like, damn, that was easy. And then, from there we built on and we got monetized over here, and it was just like, all right, yay. So, in all honesty, that's what a lot of my crochet stuff is. It's like, hopefully I make money, but as long as I'm making enough to support my habit of buying yarn, which I really don't know. I have to go through and add up what I've spent compared to what I've made. I don't know. So, yep, that's what it is for us. We've enjoyed getting to know everybody and hanging out, playing games, especially now that we do the party games and all that fun stuff. Exactly, Turtle. And you're getting close. So close. Yeah, Stalker does his football streams now though, so. Oh, you know what, Clip? If you're still out there, you get points for winning the football thingy. Let's see. Who would have thunk it that it would have come down to Ferb and clipping, and that clipping would take it all? Oh, yeah, just let me make a note of that just in case we don't get you your points. I should probably stream. You'll be very busy in the next few days. Yeah, that's like our side. I need to find out too. Started the derby at a young age for fun. Better things, yeah. Yep. You put so much into it as a hobby, and not everybody's got the money to support their hobbies. Clipping points for footballs, 2 funerals. Oh my gosh, Turtle. I'm assuming one is your grandmother, which we knew about. But now another one too. I'm sorry for all of it, That's rough. Very emotional for sure. Came down fun for you. I had to remember the region you started in the first place. Yeah. Done with football here soon, so you might get a normal one. Normal Warzone. I'll actually talk to you during the Warzone streams. Oh, okay. All right. Well, it still stinks. I'm still sorry, even though I know, like you said, she's no longer in pain, and that's a good thing. It's still hard. Still hard no matter what. Still difficult. Kentucky. Kentucky. I don't know geography well. You're throwing Madden out the window. What am I looking? What are they looking for? You were in Plunder Quads, got to 4th place solo. Dang, Odepel, were you doing no kill? Oh, it's Plunder. Plunder. It's only a 2-hour drive to Kentucky. That's not bad. I mean, hopefully you can kind of enjoy the. I personally like car trips for the most part. All right, Stalker. I may or may not be here running my mouth some more. If not, have a good night. I guess Ferb decided not to come downstairs. I know he was heating up food. We do plunder to rank up the guns. We accidentally win because I can't help myself. Also, won your first gas plan VR today. Nice. Very nice. I know it's usually hard that way. Exactly, Turtle. Heals are the same as Resurgence. Nice. But yeah, I like road trips for the most part, so hopefully the road trip itself will be a little enjoyable. Will you be visiting like other family? I guess since you're doing 2 funerals, you're doing one there. I guess there's family there that'll. Have you gotten any word about your property in Virginia? Was Virginia, right? It wasn't West Virginia. Was it West Virginia? Yeah, my stream is behind. My stream is behind. I think that Discord link is wrong again, by the way. I was trying to do something the other day and I think I created a new one without even meaning to. Let's see if it'll let me give Clip his points. Helps if I can spell. Good lord. I get to spend a little bit of time on Thursday with the neighbor's dog. She will be at the office. So I'll go over and let her out and hang out with her for a while. No word on Virginia, so I haven't heard anything yet. I'm sure it's fine. Do you have any like family close enough to have been able to check on it? Nope, I spelled add points wrong. See? You're getting snow. We might have some flurries where we are on Friday clipping. We're gonna have mostly rain. I think Wednesday night rain starts, and by Friday we might get a little bit of flurries. But the mountains, the lake where we used to vacation pretty regularly, is supposed to get up to a foot of snow on Friday. Slightly jealous. Slightly. Yeah, Bustin, my text from T this morning. Dad told me that Deep Creek's getting a foot of snow today. And I'm like, yeah, I think Thursday. She's like, oh, I mixed up all my days. We here, Bustin. I was like, it's in the 60s today, and I know it's colder there, but I don't think it's cold enough yet. Thing is, we are slated to not have a very snowy winter, from what I understand. But who knows? We will, because I think one of my kids needs boots, and I'm kind of refusing to go buy them. Big worry is mudside's wiping out all the trees. Trees are worth a lot of money for lumber. We're not selling the trees. Yeah. If we were closer, I'd offer take a road trip, but I don't think I'm close. Virginia is huge. Virginia? Yeah, Virginia is huge. So slim chance that Ferb will have an early, well, I say slim, there is a small chance that Ferb will have a slow day. Turtle speaks for the trees. That's a cute movie. It is. Because knock on wood, he's slated for an earlier visit from the head honcho. And hopefully he can get the early visit, get it done and over with, and then he'll be able to leave. But we'll see. It was supposed to be his day off, of course. Supposed to be his day off. And now he's off on Friday, so throws everything off. It's where Kentucky, Virginia, and West Virginia meets. Yeah, that's probably a good bit from us. Busted. You wanna go? Go to Deep Creek to see the snow on Friday. Let me add points to you. Nope, it didn't. I don't know why, Clipping. I have a note here though, because I don't know. See if I can figure it out. I tried before. Didn't have any luck. Streamlabs, right? Streamlabs. The slots are not right. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know which tab it is, but I can't figure out what it is to be able to do it. So I've got a note. And no, you don't. Fine. Scotty Bone should dress as Lorax for Halloween. That would be cute. Ah, that's what I need to pull up. Look, let me see if I can get it to show. Actually, you know what I'll do? I don't know if this will work. Let me see. Nope, I don't want to do that. Um, I don't think I can do this right now. Yeah, I just scratched my face. Nope, that's not gonna work. Loans. Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, let me see if this will let me sign in. No, it won't. How? Never mind. It's not rude. I'm signed in. I need this. I need this. Let me see. I don't think that has anything identifying. I guess we'll find out. Check this out, guys. Scotty Bones created that. Scotty Bones created that. Loan $1 million to do 5 wheels. Be in debt the rest of your life. Your birth got removed in an hour. Oh, did they release Rebirth and then took it off? Protagonist, you've been sick, have a cold. Good job to the stream drinking. Thanks, protagonist. Hope you feel better soon. Colds can be the worst. Colds can be the worst. Feel better? It's the Grinch Odapel, made out of clippings from trees and such. So it's the Grinch and his big old eyeballs, and he's got a big grin. So he's made out of like clippings from all the trees and the garland and all that fun stuff. I don't have the picture from last year. It was broken, audio, colors, everything. Ugh. I mean, all they're doing is like copying, pasting. What the hell? I mean, how the heck do they just screw that up so much? Grinch made out of clipping. It's a clipping Grinch. Sounds about right. Isn't it awesome though? Last year he did a gnome. Wreaths and garland. It's all wreaths and garland. Probably $1,000 worth of wreaths and garlands, right? Odie, you're so no. Nope. Nobody saw that. Who's clipping? You're clipping. Oh, wait a minute. I might have another picture. Oh, I got two. Hold on. Really? Clip. I'm not as like I don't get crazy over it. Oh yeah, probably more than that, but we only know so much. You're legally blind. You didn't see it. I did. Yeah. I mean, it's all on how you handle it. Uh, why is that not coming through? Here we go. All right, let me see. Oh, okay. So let's do this one and let's see if I can not screw it up again. There's the gnome from last year. Same thing. It's all made of wreaths and garland. He's pretty cool. And then I have to go this way. Oh, nope, wrong way. And there's little snowman. Ain't he cute? And I will not click on any others because I don't remember what other pictures I have from Bustin. Yeah, it's at a store. It's at a garden center. Yeah, turtle. It's funny because I don't like I won't purposely listen to Christmas music until after Thanksgiving. I have put up decorations before, but very rarely. Like we'll do the lights if the weather's going to be nice. I can ship you some. I mean, they'd only have to, probably be an extra 2 hours on a plane, then going to Myrtle. So it's all good. Gotta make some cool stuff. All right, let's close this whole thing this time and not let everyone see on my Facebook page. My profile picture is not self-identifying. self-identified. This is my, let's see if it'll come up. If I can put it up without showing. No, I can't. My profile, I do not put identifying pictures of myself, my kids, or anything on my profile picture because I unfortunately have some estranged people in my life that I do not want to have access. Gonna live with Uncle Turtle. My profile picture is currently from Cabo. Let me see. Let me see if I can do this without being a dummy. Profile pictures. And I don't have pictures of myself anyway. Let me see if that'll. I cannot. Oh, I can. This is currently my profile picture. That is my profile picture from Cabo. You already, actually, you don't know my first name. You don't know my first name. I can tell you that. You do not know my first name. Even if you saw that little clip. And then my cover photo. Bum, 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 is currently this. That's my current cover photo, also from Cabo. Usually I would have changed it to some pretty fall pictures, but I haven't bothered. Yeah, even if you saw my name, you wouldn't have known. I don't go by my first name. I don't use my first name. I dislike my first name very much. Yeah, I do all kind of like general. Like this is usually my Christmas one. That's Miracle on 31st Street. It's 31st Street in Baltimore, in Hamden. And the whole block decorates. So it's a big thing. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't know what Clip looks like either. Clip knows what Puppet's feet look like, apparently. So yeah, my pictures are usually that kind of stuff. A picture from downtown. We used to live close to downtown. Put a selfie in Discord, I'm afraid. He's gonna put like a picture of the Grinch. So that's Baltimore. That's downtown. That's our aquarium. Looks pretty. It was a dreary day. Yep. Is Deep Creek Lake, one of my favorite places ever. You imagine Bob Ross but fat and Puerto Rican and bam, you've got you? Well, damn. I don't know what to think about that. I need somebody to create an AI Bob Ross, Puerto Rican Bob Ross. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one, Bustin. That's me right there. That's my foot way up in the air. And Bustin, I think this might be Bustin's arm. Might be, I don't know. Yep, we've seen Turtle. We saw him before and after he brushed his hair. This might be busting, actually. Either this arm or this head is busting. All right, now I gotta go find pictures. Exactly. Exactly what we thought. How did we think anything different? But yep, there's me. And that's my leg. You got the picture of you in passive in Arizona. No, I mean, we should have the pictures of passive and topo in Cabo and on the plane. That was when the guide tried to drown me. Not that particular time, but yepity yep yep yep. So yep, even if you saw my profile picture, you wouldn't have seen anything. I have my own picture on my Discord. About it. Here's my favorite car. I've had that as my profile picture before. Ain't it pretty? I mean, they're gorgeous in red, but I'm not a big red person. I'm a green person. I like the green. So, Turtle, you could always get one of the green screen things to put behind you. But I feel ya on making sure you're like, brush your hair, all that fun stuff. No comment. I don't have a large enough screen. Yeah, and that's all a big part of it too, Turtle. You can always, wait until you can set up a little bit more permanent setup. I will say, because when we first started streaming, Ferb used the little animated things that he puts up sometime. And and why is this not? And then he found out, they talked about how, streams seem to do better if they have a camera. He's still got time, Bustin. He'll be all right for a while. He's already timed out Chad. He's still alive from yesterday. Oh my God. Let's find some old pictures of Ferb. I'm guessing Ferb is upstairs. Like upstairs, upstairs. Shit. I showed you guys all the old pictures of Furby and I. Dun dun dun. I mean, come on, Bustin. You're always putting the penises up there. People like the boobs too. I'll save the baby. We do need to do that thing where everybody sends a baby picture. And then what we can do is we can set it up where everybody will send the baby pictures and then I'll show them to Ferb and he can guess who's who. I think that could be fun. I don't, not that we're gonna have very many to do, but there's a Furby, little Furby. There's a Bustin. Yeah, 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 yeah. God, we don't look anything like we. Oh, lordy. That's just downright scary. Downright scary. This doggy right here was the best doggy. She was the best puppers. That's Maggie. You were born, they told my mom you can put him in kindergarten. Is that because you were a big kid? I did share. Yeah. Did you not see it? Were you not paying attention? She was. She was a good girl. She was 86 pounds. Well, she was mostly a good girl, and then she did this. We thought, oh no, I didn't show Furby. I'm not showing any of the pictures of. So she had to be created because she was little and she chewed on things and she was young. And then she was doing really well, so we bought her a nice fluffy bed to put in her crate. And Ferb came home from work to this. Stuffing all on the outside of the crate, inside the oh, it was a mess. It was a mess. She was a chewer. Yep, Clip put a selfie in Discord. But once she got over all that, she was an awesome dog. She was a babe. She's my baby. And here's the other baby. He's a good puppy too. I'm boring everybody, Ferb, but they're staying. They're not leaving me. That's Spocky. He was a good boy too. He and Ferb didn't get along well at first. They took a little while. He used to hump Ferb a lot. This is two of the best doggies. That's our Maggie, and that's Phoebe. She was a good thing. No, I had a regular camera that I took pictures with and got the film developed. Phoebe was a good girl. And here's a Spocky. He looked like Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo! What are you talking about, Ferb? Oh, from... Okay. That was Spock. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah, and then I had these guys. It was Sam and Norm. And then I had one, and he got loose in the house for 3 days. I found him in Bustin and Fatty's room in their closet after 3 days looking for him. Yep, iguanas. Iguanas. I had three total. I had one who passed, and then I got the two because somebody told us it wasn't a good idea to get two, which was stupid. And one of them passed somewhat quickly, and then I had the other one for quite some time. I still had him when Ferb and I got married. That was before. That was. Yep, 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 yep. But yeah, the one got loose in the house. He was missing for 3 days. Found him in Bustin' and Fatty's closet on the thing, staring at me when I opened the closet door. Yeah, used to put him on a leash. Used to put a leash. It was like a harness. There's a lot of. I don't want to say a lot of work, but they're very they need a heat source to help them digest their food. They need the lamp for the both the light and the heat. Usually, I only wanted to feed them veggies, and I don't know that that was the best choice for them. As they got bigger, they probably should have had crickets and worms or whatever. Um, so I don't know that I'd do lizards again, just because I mean the initial setup is very expensive because you need a lot of stuff to make their space right. But they can be nasty to women. I mean, they used to swing their tail and beat the hell out of me sometimes, but Panda twofers, they really have teeth. They have little jagged in their jaw. So, yeah, I don't think I'd do it again. So you're moving. You've got new jeans up there. So I've had iguanas. I had hamsters, dogs, fish, birds, and then through the centers, I had gerbils, guinea pig. Yeah. But anyway. Oh, rabbits. We had the rabbit. I don't think I'd do a rabbit again too, unless you want to take the time to train them to like whatchamacallit, litter train them, which they kind of do on their own, but we were never home enough to really leave her loose. So having her in that small cage, because I wouldn't keep her outside. I don't think I'd do that either. Righty, righty, righty. Clipping has racked up 25 bottles. I don't know why it won't let us. Let's see. When did you have a oh, Clip got his points. There's your 5,000 points for football. When did you have a gerbil? I don't remember you having a gerbil. We had the hamsters. That one was supposed to be yours and Fatty's, but then they fought, so we split them into different cages, and they still both stayed in my room. And I used to let them out in the middle of the night in my sleep. Parents came in all pissed off one night, and he's like, my mom's like, the hamster was crawling up your father's arm, and he threw him across the room and slammed him into the wall. We lived in an old house, and we occasionally had mice. So in the middle of the night, gerbil's crawling up, or the hamster. Before I moved out, I don't remember you having a gerbil. Gerbils bite. They bite more than hamsters. But yeah, he smacked him up against the wall, and then he caught him. He brought him in, and they looked, and both of the cages were open. So I used to sleepwalk. So the best guess is I got up sleepwalking and opened up the cages and let them both out. And that was another time where we found the hamster in Bustin' and Fatty's room. I don't remember. Which is weird, because you know me and animals. Found him in the cot that was kept in their closet. At least we found it. Snakes are gonna have to be. Oh Jesus! Clip. I can't say I. No, I won't. I won't say it. But no snakes for me. I don't. Hey, Shad. But in all honesty, Bustin, I don't think. I doubt the house was cold enough to encourage it to try to hibernate. Can you start a fight? What are you going to start a fight about? If you meet me at Ferb, he started that already. How did that switch? I didn't switch you. Oh, you sent it. Rude. Rude. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever do purposely lizards or reptiles of any kind or a rabbit again. The rabbit I brought home from work because nobody was taking care of it. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. It's a baby clipping. Lasagna in the oven, empty the dishwasher, put everything away. You deserve some praise. Good luck. Good luck. Yes, I used to sleepwalk. Luckily, I never tried to leave the house because Ferb never, because I was still sleepwalking when we got married. And luckily, I went into the basement. That's how I woke up going into the basement. But yeah, I used to sleepwalk. I used to get up. I ran down the steps one time and I was telling my dad there was a big spider web in my room and a big spider came after me. Another time, my dad was in the bathroom getting ready for bed, brushing his teeth and stuff. And I walked in, I sat on the side of the tub, I turned on the water, and I started washing my feet. Yay, busting. Started washing my foot, and I said that I had stepped in a big pile of dog poop and I had to wash my feet. I walked into the kitchen and sat down at the table, and when my mom came in, I was like, "What are you doing? Waiting for breakfast?" At like 11:30 at night. Waiting for breakfast. And I used to talk. QWERTY used to talk. I think QWERTY still talks because there's been times I've accused him of still being up and well, I mean now he's 19, but I would accuse him of having still been up and he would, I wasn't up, I promise. I think it was talking. He used to walk too and talk and he freaked Willow out a couple times because he'd be in their room talking. He's like, I don't know who he's talking to. So, 0 bottles of 7th place. But yep, used to walk and talk. Cordy got that. None of the other kids. Neither of the other kids do. Dustin, are you still a crazy sleeper? End up in a pile of blankets? Versus Fatty, who sleeps like a vampire. Used to pull the covers up and would just be completely, and he'd wake up the same way he fell asleep. Did I miss Mrs. Rillos? Where's Mrs. Rillos? Is she out there? She's just not posting. I'm just running my mouth. Your buddy used to scream and cuss in his sleep, never talking, just screamed and yelling. Super weird. Yeah. Don't repo your allowance. You were a talker mostly if you hadn't been getting good sleep for a while. Oh, it's Mr. and Mrs. Rillos now. Mrs. Rillos is she's kind of taken over. Ferb elbowed me in the face in his sleep one night. He also used to steal my pillows. And laying there sleeping perfectly fine, he starts moving over. All of a sudden, he grabbed my pillow and yanked it out from under my head and took it and slept off. What was that? And another time he sat there, he's in there, he's like, you sleepwalk. Well, you have your weird dreams too. But even as a kid, you used to sit there and go to bed and you'd wake up in just a pile of covers. Like you didn't even know he was under there half the time. We have so we have the one big blanket, and then we each have our own individual blanket on top of that. But I think we should have completely separate blankets, to be honest. Because he starts pulling. So Ferb has this habit, he will get hot, so he'll kick the covers into the middle of the bed. And then without when he gets cold, he takes his feet and tangles them up in the covers and tries to yank them back over. And then he pulls everything on the bottom off of me, including untucking my, because I keep mine all tucked in. He untucks all his sheets and stuff. So they all get ripped off of me. Like, son of a bitch. Typically wake up in the same position unless you fall. That's crazy, Turtle. That is crazy that you either stay perfectly still or you fall out of bed. Bustin's friend. No, Bustin's friend, his dad used to walk and used to leave the house. He used to walk out of the house. You kick everything off except the comforter and stay that way. My kids still use sheets, like the flat sheets, but like I don't know how many friends that are like their kids don't use the flat sheets. Yeah, I can't imagine it's very comfortable to move with the breathing machines on. Turtle, did you get a CPAP or BiPAP or either of those? Because you did your sleep study, didn't you? Or did you not do that yet? Start sleeping on your side, end up on your back. I can't sleep. That's the one. I don't think in general I snore much, but if I lay on my back, I will snore. I will wake myself up snorting. Or if I lay on my side and put my head up at too much of an angle. Ferb snores no matter how he lays. He can be on his stomach and he snores. You never did the study? Yep. Shad didn't expect to be told they had to stop his. They put the mask on you in the middle of it, didn't they, Shad? See, I don't think I'd sleep if I had to go do one. I don't understand. I don't think I'd be able to sleep. And I have friends who have had to take their kids. Like, how in the heck? Right. It's on the list. I get it. Verb did the one where they sent us a machine and had to set them all up. He had like something wrapped around his chest, and then he had the tubing came up and it had to be attached in certain spots, and he had like a pulse ox monitor he had to wear, and he had to sleep with it for like 3 nights, and then he sent it back, and it came back fine. He only has when he lays on his back. Show them the Scotty Bones rental. Let me find it. The hell's wrong with me? Oh, yeah, I get that. I was already finding it, but thank you, Busty. And look, it even opened in a whole new. All right, so this is one of Scotty Bones's condos. So if you would like to go and stay, hold on. In Myrtle Beach. That's the living room. Isn't it pretty? And he redecorated he actually like stripped it all. Yeah, I got it. 47, I was at 120. That was crazy, Shad. Crazy. Yep, available for rent. Myrtle Beach. Beautiful view. Newly decorated, like remodeled. This is a Murphy bed. That's a Murphy bed. And this is a pull-out, isn't it? I mean, technically for vacations, but the person who owned it before lived in it. He needs a bigger TV. Yeah, that's I've heard that from most everybody that's done it. It's like, yeah, it's very difficult to get used to, but once you do and you realize how much better you feel, that's crazy. Well, I'm very glad you did. So that's the living. This is in the front door. When you walk in the front door, that's the living room over there that we were just looking at pictures of here. See? See that there? That's the living room. So that's the living room, and this is the bedroom. Yes, full pull out. So this is the front. This is the door, the front door. And back to the living room. You can see the room. There's the door over there. This is the kitchen. Ain't it pretty? Super. If I wake up and not think about breathing, I can feel the machine pushing and pulling your body. That's crazy. And he gets all the stuff to decorate. He finds it. Cool places. There's the room, bedroom. So it's one bedroom that has the Murphy bed and has a pull-out sofa bed. I think the bedroom's like the same size as Bustin comes stuck in the dryer. You get the family discount. Hey, when we went, we stayed at the other condo, and Scotty Bones and Bustin and Tracy stayed here. It was just, they had just finished renovating all of it. He's so pretty. And he has the most amazing eye for the decorating. Fake turtle too. Does that one have a washer and dryer in it, Bustin? If I pay attention to the pictures, I'd probably find out. So, there's the ocean. So, Myrtle Beach. Tracy's Bustin's roommate. Lack of a better description. She's been around for quite some time. She's family now. Unless Bustin wants to give any more information than that. It is. He revamped the whole thing. He had a contractor come in. I think he did floors. Put the shiplap, painted, did new cabinet fronts. The building has a laundry room. Okay. I was gonna say, I know there's not a lot of room, but they squeeze those things in sometimes. And it's on the 13th. I'm gonna say 13th floor, but I don't remember. I was only there once. Bustin and them stayed there. And I guess we don't have, like, the other condo doesn't have its own pictures and stuff, right? Bustin. Let me see. The other condo doesn't have its own. Stop it. Yeah. He's willing to sell it. Is it still technically for sale as well? He really wants a second, smaller unit like that one in the same building as his first one. Um, just whatever, yeah. That's what I thought. So the other condo is a little bit different. Like well, yeah, that one does. And Bustin, remind me, I have to send you a picture of my 5th grade graduation. Hold on, I'm trying to find pictures of, oh, my Ralphie baby. My Ralphie. All right, I found Myrtle pictures. Hold on. All right, I think I can show all of these. So this is the other condo. I did not get as fancy with the pictures because I'm not that good. And we will slide them over. So that's the living room in the other condo. Now this one is 2 bedrooms. One with a king size bed. The other one has 2 queen size, and then this is a pull-out sofa. I don't know which way. Yep. That was a little creature that attached itself. Right, I saw that it was an Airbnb site. And then this one is rented through the resort that it's in, and they don't like rent they're not supposed to rent specific units to people. That's the master bedroom of that one. That's the secret owner's closet. It's got a special lock on it. That's a Kevin. And that's the view from that room. He's so pretty. And that's the master bedroom's bathroom. Now, I will say, I hope that they can figure this out because this shower head is really low. You have to squat to wash your hair. It's such a pretty place, though. That's off that balcony, the bedroom balcony. It's not a secret closet. It's so the owners can keep their stuff there without anybody using it. It's messing with it. Ain't it pretty? There's the door. There's the kitchen over there. I don't think I'd take a picture of the kitchen. There's laundry in here. Second bathroom there. Here's the other bedroom. The other bathroom. There's the kitchen, which is currently getting upgraded. The bathrooms in the yes. This is where Andrew is in Myrtle Beach. The kitchen, Scotty Bones' kitchen and bathrooms are getting redone, right? So all the units that opted in anyway are getting remodeled. So the kitchen's going to get remodeled. Yep. Bustin's going down the day after Scotty and Bones and I have our craft show. And they're going to take all the furniture and everything out so that the remodel can be done. Dang, Goth, nice. And that's the other view, the other balcony. I'm afraid to keep clicking. I don't know what I'm gonna run into. Oh, this was the clip from the sex room for this property. We actually require that the cleaners take classes to know how to properly clean and sanitize every single item in the room. That was for the sex dungeon. That was actually in the listing. There's the beach. Oh, look, there's my 11th toe. Right there. And I'm gonna pull this over here because I don't want to go into pictures that I don't want to show. Yep, I'm glad I did because I think you guys have seen this, but Bustin, this was the next picture. Hold on. See, that was the very next picture. Yeah, he already did Scotty had already done all the paint and the furniture and the floors, so he's only having the bathrooms and the kitchen redone in that condo. Actually, I think I did show that picture when we were there. Let me scroll through. There's actually pictures here to show golf. Let me see real quick. Here's the albino alligator. She was purty, or he was purty, I don't know. I think we did. I think we posted it. This was our game night. Our spicy margaritas. Our spicy margarita night. Hi, Angel. And I ended up with a whole glass of tequila. Here you go. Look at this one. Those were the juvenile alligators. 3 to 5 year old alligators. Yep, yep, yep. We won't discuss. Yeah. They were fine, Bustin. There was a turtle. Let me find. There's definitely some pictures here for Goth. Mm, I think the rest of them. All right. I think the rest of these are good. frog, toad, whatever. Going backwards in terms of what's. Here, wait a minute. Let me go start at the beginning here. There is a good, no, not a good video, but there is a green basilisk. That is a crazy looking thing. Isn't he crazy? That's what he's called. Isn't he cool looking? And there was a bunch of snakes, bull snake, rosy boa, a viper, yellowtail, eastern diamondback, rainbow boa, tree viper, copperhead, diamondback, python. This was a pretty one, the gray banded king snake. Look at that sucker. Hey, Galaxy. Isn't he pretty? I don't have to feed them, but I think they're pretty. Hey, look, it's Turtle's family. His cousins, right on the back of the alligator. No prop. There's another one on this one too. They just hang out. That's his extended family. Oh, here's Bob. Bob is the tailless alligator. She just has a butt. My pictures didn't turn out great, but that's her butt. She was born without a tail. Bob, the tailless American alligator. There's a better picture. No tail, just a butt. They're crazy. It's the most common birth defect in alligators, Clip. But in the wild, they don't live because they use their tail to move. That's how they catch. They have to move quick to catch their food. So she got lucky. She was born there, and she's been raised there. Now, see, good thing I turned that off because there's pictures of a child who would not want to be on. Where? Oh, you know what? I don't have video on here. That's why. And there. Here's a good. This was at the Gay Dolphin. It's almost like a hairless cat. I have a friend who, well, she had 7. Apparently her son keeps some of them now, but she had 7 hairless cats and a hairless dog. She has to put sunscreen on the dog in the summer. That's at the Gay Dolphin. And this is the way, also Gay Dolphin. It's a toilet paper holder. I did. Gay Dolphin it's a souvenir shop for some 70+ years in Myrtle Beach. It's like one great big yard sale, thrift store. Like some stuff is obviously new, but some stuff is not. That was up at the top. Like it had like these spiral stairs. There was like 5 floors, but you could go. It was crazy. I'm afraid to ask, Clip. Who all was with here? At the Gay Dolphin was just myself, Ferb, and our kids. But on vacation at Myrtle Beach for the first like 3 or 4 days, It was us, and then Bustin, Scotty Bones, and Tracy were all there. I don't know. Oh yeah, I don't know. This was like a phone, like a legit phone system that they had stuck on the wall. I don't know. I don't know. It is the most interesting get lost in. Ferb streamed while we were there. He streamed from the Gay Dolphin. Um, mm, let me see if I can. Nope, I can't. It is the weirdest place. Bustin's been there. He wasn't there with us, but he's been there, yes. And he was at Myrtle Beach with us during that week. But he did not go to the Gay Dolphin when we went to the Gay Dolphin. It is a neat place, but you literally will get lost in there. So it is it's a dusty Gay Dolphin. It's a dusty. But yes, that's what I was showing. I was showing the condo. Did you see the condo, Stalker? The two condos. Willow bought a hat and a magnet for their friends. Too high for this. I feel like we bought something else there, but I can't remember what it was. Ferb almost bought a skull, but it was expensive for what it was, so we didn't do it. Although it was more expensive on Amazon when I looked it up. So, yupper sheppers. Let's see. I got a bunch of pictures from Cabo. You know, hey, it is what it is. Guys want Cabo pictures? Oh, that gives away that I miss. My airplane pictures. Sometimes. Look, Turtle made us this when we were in Cabo. Or when we streamed at Cabo. That way. We streamed the first time, the next thing we knew, Turtle had that posted in Discord, sent that to Ferb. It's like, here you go. Nope, as much of a pain in the butt as he is. Not gonna happen. The Cabo kitties, the Cabo food, the gross food, my smashed cho, the sunrise, the bird, pelican that took over the uh, cabana and pooped all over it. It was so long ago, Clip, because we had just gotten monetized and Clip sent us Cabo funds Cabo funds. It was forever ago. So, but anyway, can't think of anything else fun to look for pictures of. Like scrolling through, see if I come across anything worth. Oh, my poor Ralphie. He had taken a header. Oh, how many? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 4, and that was actually the tips, I think. That was the tips. That was before we were monetized, actually, that you sent that sent that money. So we have 14, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So with the 14 emojis, that means we had 100 subscribers at one time. I believe at one point we had enough to do a 15, so we had 125. That's why I'm saying I don't know why it's not letting us. You can't tell me that there's not people on there to receive subs. Sorry, that goes back to what we were talking about in the very, very beginning. You're upset you and Candy never went on your cruise to the Bahamas. It would have been fun. Talk to Bustin about cruises. He can tell you all about them and how to get the good deals. I don't know if I ever want to do. I mean, I'm not saying definitely no, but I don't have a huge desire. I mean, the all-inclusive thing is really nice. I will tell you that. I will tell you the all-inclusive thing is nice. But I just don't know. I don't know. Not that we know of, Clip. And when I went back and looked, I'm pretty sure I found the one that Turtle had sent, and it still had money from commercials, ads, whatever. Oh, that's one. It still had so I don't think it did. I gotta get Ferb to look at it and find out what's going on. Because we'll have to give it a day or two to see if Dom's super chats were refunded or if it was just because when the gifted subs or the gifted memberships popped up, it didn't give like it didn't give names of who they were gifted to. So we're wondering if it's just a glitch. So I wanted to make these with vinyl and make them like stickers, like car stickers, but they weren't the right files. I have to change the files over. But I thought these were cute. I think they would be fun to have in a little basket to sell at the craft shows, Bustin'. I have to make them and weed them and get them all set up, though. He's cute. He's cute. You need that one for your car. Yep. It's my Ralphie. My Ralphie dog. I nabbed him from somewhere, Shad. I think that they would be awesome little, like, for your car, like the window stickers. But when I went to do them for the last show, they weren't the right file and it wouldn't cut. And I didn't have time to fool with them after that. So you owe her a soda. Oh, my poor child. He cut his own hair. It was not a smart thing to do. Ralphie. The kids that Bustin gave the Yoducks to. One of them literally in tears. Snoo, snoo. Yeah, we got to see the neighbor's puppy today. He's He's a golden doodle. He's dark brown and tan. And he's still only like this. He's still tiny. He's going to be a mini golden doodle. So you only get up to like 25, 30 pounds. But he is so stinking cute. Yeah, Clip, after tomorrow, we'll get him to get all that sorted. He's got a visit for work tomorrow, so you have to get through that first. It's weird. I tried to look at some of it, and it looks like some of it's gone through, but some of it hasn't. So we shall figure it out at some point. Gnomes. Lots of pictures of Ralphie Dog. Or gnomes. See, here's what the gnomes look like. Well, some of the gnomes. That's what some of them. And I actually brushed the beards out a little bit more. I leave some kind of curly like this looking, but the rest of them I brush them out a lot. Yeah, Shad, I guess you don't see snow much anymore. All right. Well, I have bored you all enough. So here's a question. Should I see this snowman? He's the same as those snowmen, but he's got little pink cheeks on him, which I really don't care much for myself. Yeah, that's what I was showing the beginning of stream. I've got 6 of them to do total. I have to put their beards on, so I was showing the pictures of the beards. Well, still got some more to do, but slowly but surely. But see, he's got the little pink cheeks, which are sort of cute, but pain in my butt, to be honest. I don't know. Better than the Yoducks. I was gonna look for some good snow pictures, Chad. Yeah, my snowmen back there. There's these little ones. So that's what I just showed you. I showed you one of these, but from last year. There's that one. And then, yeah, I've got 14 of the little ones. 2 of the big, huge ones, 2 of the small ones. I'm gonna make more of the smaller ones. The big ones are difficult. I might make one more of the big ones. They need bigger hats, though. And then this one, I'm not quite sure what the hell. I don't know what the heck I did. I wasn't counting correctly, apparently, when I did the hat, because this hat's it's a little taller. It's got like a row or 2 more in it. That's what I get for not paying attention. Yeah, I do craft shows. Don't ask me how much I sell them for because I am terrible at pricing things and I won't price them until right before. Probably we'll do 20 for the medium ones, and I don't know about the big ones. The problem is by the time I price out the materials and then if I try to add my time, I'm hoping clipping. I had either 8 or 10 of the little ones last year, and I sold all of them. One woman bought 7 herself. And then the big ones are new. The gnomes, I haven't sold a lot of gnomes. Matter of fact, the picture I showed you, I still have 2 of those 3 that I've never sold. I've sold a Ravens one and an Orioles one, but not the other ones. But this show that I'm doing with Scotty Bones right after Thanksgiving is specifically Like I'm only taking holiday decoration stuff. So that's why I'm doing all the snowmen and stuff. So fingers crossed. That's what people are there for. That's what they'll buy. It's my Maggie girl. It's not a good picture. It's a tiny picture. There she is. She was such a good girl. It's Deep Creek. Deep Creeky. Oh my. This was Molly, my parents' dog. She actually ended up being a really light tan, like a almost blondish dog. She was a cutie. Yeah, that's her, a little bit older. She lost all that dark color, which was kind of crazy. The big ones, honestly, they really don't take because the only way I made them bigger was that I used a larger yarn. Like, so hold on. All right, so I don't have the weight in the small yarn, right? So this is the yarn that I typically use and I like. It's a blanket yarn, not real crazy. This is the next size up, which is the medium size ones. If you can tell the difference. And then this is the really big. So it's really not any more stitches or anything. It's still the same amount of stitches. It's a little more difficult to work with. But so it really wasn't like I didn't have to do a lot more stitches to make them larger. I just used the larger yarn to make them naturally bigger. I have way too much yarn. And then I need more. If I'd made them that big using the thinner yarn, I would have had a lot more stuff. So. All right. I am going to stop boring you people. Oh, those are myrtle from last year. Isn't that pretty? That was a sunrise of myrtle last year. Well, they are all plushy. I like the really soft plushy yarn. The little ones. So the little ones is that finished yarn. I mean, it really is. It's just the three different kinds of yarn. So you got the finished yarn, the next one. Oh my God. And then the large one. And it's just the different size. But they're all plush. They're all soft and squishy. So talked about Etsy. Etsy takes a cut, which obviously makes sense, but I don't sell them for much, so it's not always worth. So we'll see. It's a sleeping Scotty Bones. Being stared at by the Ralphie dog. Oh, goober. There you go. There's Constitution Hall in Philadelphia. American history, y'all. Couldn't tell you much about it. Went and looked around. Alright. Right? Hey, makes them actually do something, do what they're supposed to do. What am I? Hmm. Yeah, it was, sit down, do what you gotta do, get done, and get out. Mm, this was a courtroom, Constitution Hall. I mean, the old architecture and everything is amazing. Very cool. Kevin was miserable this whole trip. We did a day trip. And we went and saw the Liberty Bell, which, I've seen as a kid. We used to do that at school. Constitution Hall. Here's another one. Just a meeting room with the huge fireplaces. Yeah, I don't know where that's just a Google thing. That's not one of my pictures clip. Here's the Liberty Bell. It really does have big crack in it. Ooh. Meow, meow. Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's kind of cool living close to. We got a lot of history. I mean, we're only hour and a half-ish to DC. We're about an hour and a half to Philadelphia. Um, so yeah. Oh, I'm sure, Clip. The castles, for sure. The old architecture is always crazy. I like looking at all the old architecture. Yeah, definitely not like today. They don't even hold up. When you look at these old buildings, yes, they've been refurbished some, but they're like, and they just have to touch them up. They're not doing anything crazy, you know? Maybe I'll share that on Discord. My clumsy self. falling. All right, I am going to stop rambling. I'm going to go get a child ready for bed. And thank you all for hanging out. I surely didn't expect to be here this long. I figured we'd do those first couple games and that would be about it. Take a tour of Europe. Mainly the tavern wenches and castles. Shad, you're a mess. But you're our mess, and we love you for it. We love you for it. I liked all the pictures of the Ireland, all the Irish. It's late. Don't forget to burp. Oh, it's always stressful when he's got a visit coming that sometimes don't even happen, which is a pain in the ass too, but I don't blame him. Don't blame him. Hopefully he'll get out a little early tomorrow and be in a good mood. Play some games. Have a bustin'. Be silly. Go from there. But anyway, all right. Thank you guys for hanging out and putting up with me. Am I crazy? I appreciate you. I do. I am using the wrong mouse on the wrong screen. And yeah, one way or another, we'll see tomorrow. If he's in a bad mood, it might just be me again. Things go well and he's in a good mood. It'll be both of us and Bustin. Hopefully we'll have Bustin. And we'll see you then. Thanks, guys. Good night.